Hello everyone, it's Joy in the Villages. Well, a happy new year for 2024 to all of you. What is our market doing here in the villages surrounding areas? Well, it's slow, but it's not, we're moving very nicely. It's a little slow coming off the holidays, but just this last week, we've seen more showings on listings, more properties being put into escrow. So there's movement starting up for the season. So as we come off the end of the year, as always, it's a little slower, but it looks to be a very good month or a good quarter for the next 3 months, I think, here in the villages. It certainly looks like that from the numbers. I will bring you the 2023 market stats next week. But in the meantime, I do have a couple of items for you before I read the last 10 days of real estate activity. We are looking at some fabulous buyer programs right now. Contact your loan agent or contact me. But buyers, if we're looking at a 6.2, there are new programs out there right now that will allow you to buy down your rate, which you could get for 5.2, 30-year fixed. Now, you may need assistance from the seller, but it will allow you to secure a loan, again, 30-year fixed at 5.2, depending on credit, etc. It's a great program for those people who are a little bit concerned about today's mortgage rates. And it's a great time to get into the market if you can use this program. The second item I wanted to bring to you, which is kind of fun, is 1 in 12 people over the age of 75 are back in the workplace. They are expecting this year that number to go to 1 in 10 and possibly increase over the next few years. They're not doing it just, I think people seem to be doing it, as I understand it, not only for the extra money, but they're having fun. They're back in the workplace. They feel useful. They don't feel like they're sitting at home. These are retired professionals, many of them. They've got a lot to give back. And a lot of people are very comfortable doing a little second job. Doesn't interfere with their golf. It doesn't interfere with what they want to do outside of work, but it does make them feel like they're contributing back to the system. I think that's nice, actually. So let me give you the market stats for the last 10 days as to what we've been doing. We brought 55 new listings onto the market. We sold last week, closed escrow 33. And we put 32 into pending. Again, that's a little bit slower coming off the holidays, but that is increasing for this week, it looks like. Days on the market, 55, 50 to 55. Price reductions, that was big this last week. We had 61 of those during the last 10 days. Back on the market, 12 properties. And right now, for sale, without the Villages developer, this is just what we call offside agents listing through the MLS. We have 358 homes for sale, from villas to single families or price points. Interest rates 6.2, 6.5, that's also very good. We have the VHA, which is the Villages Homeowners Association, that's going to be giving a little seminar on the amenity fees. Why do we pay amenity fees? Where does the money go? Who controls it? The community development districts are going to be there talking about this. And a lot of people are wondering, why has it gone up? It's up to, I think, 195 right now. So you may want to check that out on my newsletter. I've given you links to this to see if it's something you may want to attend. The other thing I wanted to bring up is right now an average sale, an average listed price of a single family in the Villages is $425,000. The average sold price over the last 30 days only is $408,000. If we talk about villas, we're talking about $339,000 average listed price. Average sold over the last 30 days, we're looking at about $330,000. That gives you an idea of where we are, and that covers, again, all single families, and that covers all villas. The last couple of items I have for you before I leave you today is that I have an article on my newsletter about what is happening to my house and why is it not selling. Well, we've already sort of talked about this and touched on this regarding price, location, condition, but you may want to read through the article and see if this is something you may want to discuss with your realtor. Are we all being realistic at times with what our house is doing on the market? Does it show well, etc.? Very interesting article, and I know many of you out there who have listed your home may be wondering the same thing. So do read it if you can. The last thing I have, of course, is entertainment. We are looking at the music of ABBA from Sweden, and that's at the Savannah Center on January the 13th. It looks like they're almost sold out. A very popular group, very popular show. You may want to check that out. But other than that, I will see you next week. Thank you for watching this. This is Joy Farrington with Remax Premier Realty in the Villages surrounding areas. Call me if you have any questions on real estate, 760-702-4657. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.